Hello, James D.
Hi, James. How are you?
Great, buddy. How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Just out here playing in the snow.
Playing or are you driving?
I'm
Or is
driving.
that the same? Right on. Those are one and the same. You're flow stating.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you're flow interstating, right? Right?
Yes, I am. Yep. Yep.
Well, cool. So you I see you made it to the meeting. I did you follow this link on Dojo Earth or did you come in through Patreon or J True?
Patreon.
Okay, gotcha. I'm curious to see if this links up well with Dojo Earth also. We'll see. There's a cool little countdown timer now on Dojo Earth that tells you there's 6 minutes 45, 44, 43 until the meeting starts. It's kind of cool.
Oh, okay. That is cool. Is there a? Gosh, it'd be cool to have an app or something for that.
Oh man, it's in the works, my friend. It's in the works.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, the package we used for all this back end. There's many packages, but one of the reasons why I chose the package that we had is it comes with a lot of code that's kind of preset for you with the social media crap. I say crap because there's just so much code involved with the making the social media part work, and it's a great thing to farm out to a third party that only does that. If that makes sense, it's kind of like we subscribe to their code. And one of the things that their code comes with is that starter app. So yeah, we'll be able to release that app to the app store, and then it's still ways out before you'll see it, but you'll be able to download it and kind of like your Facebook app now.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's
Probably
really nice to be able to get you know, like Patreon will notify me. I'll get a actual notification on my phone versus logging in and on the dojo because
yes,
uh, discipline wise, my phone is like, eh.
yep,
So
yep. I got you. I'd love that too, and it's getting there. I man, I'm so excited about this website Dojo Earth. I am so fucking excited about all the features and capabilities it has. So the app is just one of them. The 3D stuff too. Holy cow! And I think we're going to start a new show tomorrow night. I think Michael and Silver are going to do something, some kind of esoteric show maybe. And
really,
yeah,
okay,
so we'll have that running through the same network, and yeah, it should be awesome. And I
that
hope
is
people
awesome.
come. I hope Seamus and them have the right link because right now there's just a lot of different stuff going on.
So will
Does
you be
anyone know?
putting that up on Patreon?
Oh, good. Brent's here. Um, putting.
Hi, Brent.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right now I'm having to post to 3 different platforms,
Yes.
and yeah. But I think if Dojo Worth gets great enough, which I think is more like months away, I think once Dojo Worth is so much better, then people will just slowly stop using those platforms. But no, I'll keep posting to all of them for sure, especially right now because I hope we didn't miss people because it's kind of weird. There's only 3 of us because I hope that Seamus and I know that I sent them know that.
I, I had a lot
Yeah,
of choice
yeah.
how
Looking
to
at the
get
time
onto here.
now, kind of weird.
I had a lot of choices. Somehow I just hit the
Someone
Facebook
else coming
one
in now.
from the dojo uh, testing. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Yeah, it's a little bit loud,
Mike?
but yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, I went through. I just saw the Facebook dojo. I was looking at it, and it came up this link. So that's how I came in through Facebook dojo uh, Earth or homeschool. I don't know, one of them. That's
Yeah,
not the typical
it
way
couldn't
that
have been
it comes
Facebook.
through
Yeah,
either.
Yeah, I'm
So
talking about
at
Facebook.
least
So
that
I haven't
much
been able
good.
to post anything on Facebook. So I know you couldn't have, if you hit it through a Facebook link, I'm
Somebody else
curious to
had
know.
posted it. Somebody else had posted that. Yes.
Okay.
So
I
I
can't
can
hear
check.
Brent at all.
Huh.
To let you know.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Hello
Yeah, I can hear
there. I am. Hello, hello,
you.
hello.
I can hear you, Brent.
Yeah, I know you can, but I know that James D can't. I just think he has a problem hearing me for some reason. Any, can you hear me now, James? I am. Hello. Testing.
I can hear you, Brent.
Okay. I guess the problem is on
That's
deprogrammed
bizarre.
side.
I'm hearing everybody else but Brent.
Weird.
Yeah, I can't hear Brent.
Wow. Any suggestions, James?
I can't hear you, Brent. No, I was kidding. I can hear you, Brent. I don't know why. Hey, Rosa, I'm not sure. I seriously, this has never happened. And yeah, I don't know, Brent. Perhaps it's some sort of like olfactory skill where you've learned how to only communicate to certain people. I don't know.
Oh, just thinking a few minutes, we'll just
I
be
can't
able
hear
to
him.
do this telepathically wherever we are. You know, we won't
Okay,
even have
Josh
to.
can't hear you either. But Brent, I would recommend maybe you disconnect and connect back in.
Okay, I'll do that.
Either that or adjust your Taurus. If you could adjust your Taurus, Brent, the transmission on your Taurus has a little bit too much Wunderschnitt and not enough.
I am. I'm going to test. I'm going to log out and log back in and see what happens.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
gonna
be
try
great. Please
leaving
do.
and coming back myself.
Okay. Hey, Seamus. Hi, Rosa, David, Kristen. I see Rand's
morning.
listening in. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Been enjoying Dojo Earth site. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh man, I'm so excited about that. Oh, thanks. So exciting. So exciting.
Your
So much to
website
do.
looks great, James.
Thanks.
Looks really good.
It's been a lot of fun. It still is. Yeah, thanks.
Nice one.
All right, great. It's 12:30. Welcome to Dojo Film School, or as I'm hoping to endearingly call it, this is Macaroni Pictures Take 2. Technically, it's Take 3 because we've met 3 times, but due to a naming error on my own, and we didn't actually officially start it, I'm calling this Take 2. So maybe we'll just call them takes and see what we think and kind of go from there. A lot's been done, but I can't really say that I have any like Humanity is Not a Virus film progress directly. I'm sure most of you know, I added dojoearth.org, turned that on last week, cranked some serious calories into that sucker, and integrated it with a Zoom. In fact, sorry, one thing on my list is I wanted to load the Zoom. There's a page that gives you a countdown clock to our meeting. And now that clock is gone. I just had to see what would happen. So that works. There's a ton of cool stuff with Dojo Earth, and I swear it's related to Macaroni Pictures, and I don't even want to bore you with it because some of you may not even think this is applied. So I won't take up the whole meeting saying this. However, I would like to pitch this thought to you. And that thought is the idea of the film school running off token, running off potlatch token, an Ethereum contract token. We've talked about this before. And I believe that Dojo Earth would be a good choice for us. Hear how this ownership works. I think that us as the group, the humans, the actual parts that matter, Macaroni Pictures, we would be wise to consider DojoEarth.org as a platform that we would choose to meet on, is how I'm trying to say this, because they offer us, a group of humans, some cool tricks that we could utilize. One of which is their community software, one of which is their censorship, one of which is their YouTube channel, one of which is their schedule network. So I'm just saying that so you can kind of see how all these things fit together or not fit together, that this is an autonomous group of humans, a tribe, and Dojo Earth would be a tent that we could meet in and meet under. I've added a bunch of features there. When I say tent, I actually don't even mean our working stuff, because what Seamus has put together on Unschooled is I think more of our studio, our working environment, where we're uploading, we're changing stuff. However, this social part of it, dojo.org, is pretty freaking sweet. And I would love it if everyone here would consider, maybe we could even take a vote that we utilize dojoearth.org right now. I'd like to put that to work for another dojo group called Code Monks, and they would be basically building this back end that's helping this. All that to come back around to say that I think that by tokenization, all these different film projects we have could end up getting their own fuel, and that fuel could come from one source could be the Dojo Earth network, the revenue itself from there, one of which is the selling of Potlatch, another of which is setting up our own network. When I say network, if you imagine all the different shows that would come out of dojoearth.org, it's kind of like I'm sort of a white truther version of Oprah. Like if you think about what Dojo Earth would do, but it's like this conglomerate thing, but I'm nothing like Oprah, but somehow still, anyway, you get it. So I just want you to see how that framework works. So there's nowhere at all that we're attached to Dojo Earth. Please don't ever feel you're obligated to do that. I'm hoping you guys are all like, fuck yeah, this platform's great, let's do it. And we can all work from there. But again, as a film school group, I honestly think more of what our tools will be utilized will be Seamus's setup. So there's two things that you as a participant in Dojo Film School would need to consider. One of which is getting online with Seamus's Unschooled account, and another is Dojo Earth. Dojo Earth is something you just register for. You can join. You don't have to buy or pay anything right now. There is something, if you keep Potlatch, you're in your account, it shows everyone else you're kind of serious. And because you're serious, you're allowed to watch the private dojos. This is a public dojo. This is a film school dojo. So we're not necessarily need the private witness. Although if anyone in the group was to turn this private, the meeting could become private. So please understand that we're more here for the dojo setting even than the film project. It's kind of like a marriage of two. Man, there's a lot, but I'm just gonna throw that out. I hope that kind of clears up some stuff and just kind of helps you guys see what's going on. I'd like to ask Adam, would you be our mod today? Is that okay? Are you equipped for that?
I can sure give it a go, my friend. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, great. I'm going to leave it there. I would love to hear from Rosa and from Seamus. Also, I'd like to call for open witness just over what I just said. I know it covered a lot. If anyone has any questions, thoughts, concerns about any of that, Seamus, I'm really dying to hear what you have to say. I don't know how much time you've even had to look at this, all you guys, but yeah. So I'm going to turn this over to Adam. And so I can stop talking. And thanks for being here, everybody. Take it away, Adam.
Thank you very much, James. Thank you. And yeah, I've taken some time off recently as well. So to get used to the new system, I'm very excited. I've just tried to sign in myself. So yeah, what an awesome way of becoming sovereign and creating our own platforms to do what we, are here to do. So yeah, it's awesome. Has anyone got any open witness on what James just said? Let me just check participants. If so, just maybe raise your hand so we can talk about anything that you want to bring up that's relevant to what James just brought up. Seamus, if you want to unmute yourself, my friend. Good to see you.
Hey guys, sorry if my audio is not the best tonight. James, I love DojoEarth.org. That's freaking awesome, man. The social features, the chatting. I'm already in touch with people on there. One thing I didn't see yet was if it has group chat, like for the Macaroni Pictures group, for example. It does, because it.
There's a forum attached to it, yeah, but I'm sure that it's a matter of us making the links more obvious. I know some things that are there that no one knows they're there because it's behind a secret door and I have to find it. So yeah,
Yeah.
all the feedback, just pour it on me, what you can't see.
Okay, cool. And then just to clarify, because I'm sure people are wondering why, there's another platform. Basically, the unschooled backend, I think, is probably to project files because we've got, gigabytes of storage space and terabytes of bandwidth there. So if you're contributing high quality files to the project, then it's probably best to set up with a shared folder there. I will add everyone on the group here. Everyone in this call. If you don't have an account, you'll get an email from me. Half of you already should have, from unschooled.com. But yeah, so basically what we're doing in there is we've got a shared folder, and any files you upload there can be synchronized to all the rest of the people. And there's also, we can communicate through there as well. But if you are contributing files, you need access. If you're not, you probably don't. Cool.
Awesome,
Thank you,
Seamus,
Seamus.
thank
That's
you.
awesome. Yeah, absolutely. And I've since we spoke last week, I've given you my email. I don't know if you sent anything out, but I've got just to keep you guys updated on my progress. I've got someone who's a camera op, so he's going to help me do maybe a multi-camera take of this poem that we did you heard last week. Thanks to I'm maybe the first official Dojo Earth potlatch receiver, Mr. James True. Thank you so much for this. This is a microphone that's windproof that will enable me with my phone, with the technology I have, to also do some maybe sort of takes to camera as well. So this is just the personification of the potlatch that's already going to, go straight back into making projects here. And Seamus, that's great. As soon as I get those files, I can put them into that place, and we can all view them and put our thoughts into it, and I can go out and then film whatever we've all come to the conclusion of what it wants to be for our film. So all together with your work, software, and James, this new site, and everyone's minds, this is very, very exciting. Thanks, Seamus. Let's see what else. So Eric, my friend, good to see you. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, I just had a question about this potlatch. So I see on the dojoearth.org site that you can view like dojo sessions if you have potlatch. But does that mean like every time that you view a dojo, it's going to cost you a certain amount of potlatch? And what about people who are members of the dojo? Can we not access those without potlatch, since we're already sort of giving potlatch through our membership fee? I was just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah, and that's all being built like every hour, like, so it's all, it's kind of like coming out. But right now, by holding potlatch, what you're really doing is you're showing an energetic proof to everyone else that you're willing to put even $2 just up to kind of vouch that you have skin in the game. And because you have skin in the game, you can now see what we're talking about, what the content is on Dojo, but you can't necessarily participate in the like coming into Dojo and talking. That part hasn't even been decided yet, Eric. Like I haven't even decided how, like what that works. But for right now, as long as you're bringing skin to the game, i.e. right now it's just having potlatch in your account, that's going to be the threshold. So you'd have to register and you'd have to have potlatch in the game. And that kind of is giving you the trust of the tribe to watch the dojos, assuming that no one doesn't reach out to me and say, James, I don't like that, or let's do something different. Like it's totally open, but that's where it's at right now. And eventually, I think that dojoearth.org will be a network where if you're going to watch things, that you will pay potlatch for that. And you will notice that potlatch will go to the people that are making that happen. So that's what I'm trying to build is where Potlatch is the engine. So it's not necessarily anonymous giving, because somebody may know. Adam knows that I gave him the money for the microphone, but what's anonymous about it was Adam wasn't like asking. It's not like Adam was like, hey, I would like some and that's the part of it that's kind of potlatchy. And so the potlatchium right now is actually just the starter. I actually think Eric will probably end up calling it prana, but praninium or something. And that the potlatch is more about elders, that people that want to get Dojo Earth off the ground. I really need this money, because there's a lot of packages we're buying for the software that you see running is not all written by me. Some of those are packages we've subscribed to that I think are really worth it and stuff. So as this system develops, and most of this work will happen inside the Code Monks group on Dojo Earth. So if you're curious more about this, you can watch us create the token. You can watch how we've done the back end and how it relates to the token. I'm saying we, but it's me and my dog right now in that group. But as we start to see more how it works, all that feedback on how it should run would come in there too. And Dojo is just sort of in this weird congealed space right now. If you want to guarantee that you're participating in Dojo, your best bet right now to get the Zoom invites is just to stay where you are, because True, you'll have a yearly subscription, and Patreon, it's a monthly thing. But I think to be really fair, just keep in mind we're building this and something could break tomorrow and I wouldn't know. So utilize those same platforms that you've already trusted. Keep on those. And whatever Dojo Earth's going to offer, I don't even know. I don't even know what the deal's going to be. So I hope that answers that, Eric. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what, that's why I'm staying on Patreon for the time being. I contemplated switching over to do the monthly on the new site, but I wanted to wait until it had been stabilized, and you got it up and running for the most part and got most of the glitches out.
And I'm glad you did, Eric, because the few people that did go ahead and subscribe, I even refunded their subscriptions, and I asked them to please consider buying Potlatch instead. And so if anyone's nervous and it's going to be bumpy, maybe come on into Dojo Earth for free, register for free. And if you got $2, give me $2 now, because that'll just open up you to the rest of the system, and then you can just play with it from there. But once the Potlatch goes up, anyway, you'll see. It's all unfolding. It's a beautiful case.
Yeah, I definitely got my Potlatch for the site, just to keep it going. But yeah, as far as switching for the Dojo membership, I just wanted to wait until you had things running more smoothly, because I know you were saying, Patreon subscribers, if they stop doing Dojo through there, or stop contributing to Patreon, it would really mess things up. So I didn't want to do that.
Well, thanks, Eric. Yeah, I appreciate it. And this will get cleaner as we learn to trust different systems and things like that. And guys, I just want to point out, I do realize that this is more about the film project, but this really does tie over and cross over. So thanks for the flexibility, everybody.
No, and it's a new age, and we're looking for our own way, aren't we? We're carving our own path. So patience and we're going to see how it goes, and we are going to watch it form. So we are here to see that evolve and help as well. So any feedback, I imagine, James, is also positive too. Anyone else got anything else to say? Joe Mega, unmute yourself, please, my friend.
Hey, brother. Thanks, Adam.
Put your hand up.
I guess my question would be can you guys hear me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep,
got
you
John.
sound
Hear me?
good.
I got you.
Adam needs to mute. Adam, you need to mute, buddy.
Okay, all right. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Sweet. My question is more of one, how the production is going to be presented. Is it going to be on both dojoearth.org and on YouTube on the Dojo Earth channel? And which channels we need to subscribe to? I think I subscribe to the Dojo Earth channel. on YouTube. And then there's also like a Dojo Homeschool channel, if I remember correctly. So I'm just trying to get the channels straight for myself.
Eric, I hear you that you're having audio issues. Guys, there's something up with this meeting. You may want to quit and leave and come back in, Eric, maybe, because I think for a while people couldn't hear Brent either. I'm assuming you guys can hear me. Josh, I could hear you just fine. And all right, well, it's for who can hear me, I'll say this quick. Josh, what I would love to see happen with Macaroni Pictures is we, the film conglomerate, the producer for whatever project that it works like this. We are a tribe of filmmakers, and someone comes into the tribe and says, here's my idea. I am the producer for this idea. And people in the tribe say, I like that idea, let's do it. And those tribe members form a circle for that process. And they get to decide whatever it is, that it's their picture. Right? It belongs to them. And if they want to distribute it by putting it on